All right, testing. All right. Well, if you guys can hear me, good morning. Welcome back. I know it's been at least a few months since I've been here, but before I start getting into everything here, I just want to make sure everything's working well. So if you can hear me, please type in the chat, at least something, as long as you can hear me. What's going on, boys? Hey, what's up, Box? Yeah, let's go. What's up, boys? It's been a minute. Testing, loud and clear. I love every single one of you guys. I hope you guys are having a good morning. Welcome back. It's been, what, 5 months? 5 months. Here, no. Hold up. Let me bring my setup back up. What's going on, boys? Take off my nerdy ass glasses here. Ooh, what's good? Love you guys. I love you guys very much. Thank you guys for joining today's stream. I'm going to make it kind of short today, but I'm going to cut it straight to the point. Obviously, I'm going to see how you guys are doing. It's been kind of like a weird few months, at least for me, but you know, as a competitive player with my guys, my team, my boys, the community, everything in NorCal has been so great, you know, and I can't thank you guys enough for all of the more recent subs and everything. So I do really appreciate that, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm just going to take a quick minute to see how everyone's doing. Hey, thanks for the refill I needed at CQB. Nikolai Johnson, what's up, bro? Anytime, bro. I got you. What's good, Ben? What's good, Zep? Box? Nah, man, I'm not the legend. You guys are the legends. You guys are the ones that are making this happen. No, I do appreciate you. What's up, Shredded Airsoft? I know it's been a minute. I think the last time I streamed was like around the time I had COVID during Halo. So, but good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good day today. Just be sure to check out our sponsors at blowbackmasters.com for all your high kappa and G series parts, as well as my European sponsor, Cubbysoft.eu. That's right, they're from Spain. Check them out when you guys get a chance for all your Speedsoft quality gear needs. Yeah, that's me. That's what I'm doing. What's up, guys? Hey, quick shout out to Demo. I know he was trying to do the phase composition. He made it to top 100, and I was so excited for that. And then he got to top 20. Goddamn, that's my dude. Unfortunately, he couldn't advance, but it was a good opportunity for him to get his foot in the door. Now, you know, he's kind of networking with some of the FaZe people out there, talking to them. He got a chance to go to, you know, FaZe's own Fantasy Factory type thing. That's dope, right? That's fucking dope. So, Prometheus, happy Monday, my dude. What's up, guys? I hope you guys are all having a good one. For those of you that are just showing up now, wow, 30 people live. Man, I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. So I did want to kind of address a few things. Like I said, I'm just going to kind of make the short, kind of, you know, straight to the point with the whole Airsoft community that's going on right now. You know, a few of the things that kind of happen with, if you guys are familiar with the NorCal Airsoft community in itself, especially the competitive scene, there's a few things that kind of happen over the last few months. You know, one including Sac County, to, you know, my team, and you know how everyone's kind of reacting toward that overall. Slight drama here and there, but we're just trying to get past that. You know, it kind of wanted me to bring this live on because I did see Caber's video just yesterday, actually. Caber, if you don't know him, he is one of the field managers, co-owners, I believe, for True Aim over there in Roseville or Elk Grove or wherever the hell it's at. Somewhere up there in the Sacramento area, because I don't live there, but it's all the way up there in hot ass, musty ass, middle of nowhere. It's a cool field. Just check it out when you guys get a chance. It's cool. Don't forget to like the stream. It's cool. You know, you guys can do whatever. I don't care. You know I haven't made too much content for you guys, and I've been busy kind of with my own stuff. I've been wanting to go to different fields aside from CQB City. I've been wanting to check out Patriot. I haven't really gotten a chance to go back to Sac County for a little while, but I'll kind of get into that in a little bit. It's too hot to play in Texas right now, and we lack indoor places. It sucks, and that's why I usually go back to CQB City, because it's indoor. And I know Caber has an issue with that because he's always talking that smack on Instagram or on his videos, just like whatever. All right, and I'll also get to that in a bit, because I'm gonna keep going in this video little by little. At least for the parts that kind of mattered, which was like the first half, and then the rest was just kind of ranting. But yeah, Cubbysoft belt on the way. Good shit, boys. Good shit. I was thinking about doing another giveaway, but honestly, I gotta do the first initial giveaway to my other dude that won last time. I still owe him some stuff. It's just been hard for me to try to get that shit out there because of the cost of everything at the moment. But you know, it's all good. I don't think I forgot about you. I got you saved on my phone, bro. I got you. I'm coming out with more patches soon. I did order them, so they should be in by next month. I'm getting more stickers, which should just be in a little bit more earlier. The E4 speed is actually pretty dope. It's pretty dope. So just check it out when you guys get a chance. It's specific for speed QB play. I haven't gotten a chance to test it out on a speed field because of all the stuff that's going on right now. But yes, I'm not really buying too much airsoft gear other than high kappa parts from my sponsor, because I'm just like kind of working with him to get stuff that I need. Other than that, I'm pretty much set with everything that I got right now. It's kind of up to speed with what I need. I don't have to fix anything right now, so I'm just kind of chilling. Right now, I'm just playing paintball, a little bit more paintball because of everything that's happening. Can you show us the Poison DF build? Maybe if I have time, I'm just going to talk a little bit about what's going on. New patches, yes. Coming out with new patches soon. Hopefully, we can get that for you guys going. So, real quick, like I said before, I saw Caber's video. Caber, much love. You do whatever you want. I know, you're a weirdo out there in the streets, senpai in the sheets, whatever. So he addresses a few of the things, kind of like the airsoft community is kind of fake. Well, is it? I don't know. Everyone's just trying to play. Everyone's just trying to do their own thing or whatever. It is kind of drama here and there, and it's just like, what the fuck ever. Anyways, so he goes kind of into it. I thought he was going to talk about the Sac County thing, honestly, but he talks a little bit about, the certain things that happened before with regards to what happened to CQB City Speed Nights late last year, or like late in the summer last year, where someone was yelling at one of our guys. They didn't like speed softers on the field or something like that. Something with an iPro issue. And it was like almost a year ago, so I barely remember. I wasn't even there. And for the some of the refs that were there before were yelling, and it was just a bigger issue. They had just recently let go of a really good ref. What's his name? What's new in NorCal is special. Fucking myth. Yeah, it is. It is interesting. Fuck. Dave. I'm so sorry I blinked out, Dave. I'm so sorry if you're watching this somehow. Dave was a good ref who was helping us run the CQB City Speed Nights for the first several months. And he treated us, like equal people. We knew how to take responsibility for everyone. We were the community at Speed Nights as a whole team of everything. We were just kind of taking care of one another. Told each other when to put on iPro or whatever. And then when Dave left, he got let go. You got all these other uptight refs that are coming out of nowhere, out of woodwork, that had nothing, that wanted nothing to do with speed, and it was just apparent. And they would get upset. They wouldn't like what we were doing. They were just uptight. So I guess one day, the day I wasn't there, they just kind of took it upon themselves to start yelling at people, arguing with other people, players, and everything. And it was just all about iPro. It was just when it was appropriate, when it wasn't. And obviously the games were done. They were like on a break or something, like a 20-minute break. And they had the iPro off, and they were just being uptight about it. That's pretty much what happened. But Caber always likes to bring it up and over-exaggerate a little bit. So, but speaking of over-exaggerations, there were, over-exaggerations right after from certain people, from, a few people saying boycott CQB or CQB City, boycott CQB City, whatever. And it's just like, you can't really react quickly to those kinds of situations. You got to sit back and relax. The owner wasn't even there. So the owner, chief, was willing to kind of talk to his goons or whatever happened, transpired. And they seemed to chill out after months. Just after months. So I haven't really went back to Speed Nights, maybe like at least a month or so. And I know the main argument from Caber is, why would you give your money to a field that doesn't give a shit about you? Well, shit, did I ever give my money? I mean, we're just there, we're just playing. And I would always talk to the refs that would chill during rec play. They would always hook it up. I'd always give them shit for the snacks. Yes, they're overpriced. It's kind of like that everywhere. But again, somehow because of who I am, and I try not to take advantage of it, but obviously there are people that I know that'll hook it up for me. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm just chilling. Yeah, Chief is hella dope. He just doesn't really care. He's an okay person. I know he doesn't really care too much about the speedsofting side of everything, and he tries to separate it. And I think it's just for him as a business standpoint, it's whatever. He's not bugging me personally when I go out there and play rec field with you guys, and he sees the way I play. I'm not that typical edgelord speed softer or whatever that's going out there mag dumping or putting at least more than 4 shots into somebody. I'm usually pretty level-headed when it comes to this kind of stuff, and you guys have seen the proof in my videos or whatever. Yeah, so I'm just kind of going down this video that I'm watching from Caber. He does have some good points later down the line, but just a lot of it just deals with the community aspect, because he is a manager. He kind of later mentions that this is all his perspective. Halfway down the line, as I'm listening to this, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Because there were some things that he mentioned, that how can you play at a field, right? How can you play at a field that's not willing to work with its own people morally and ethically, right? I mean, yeah, that's understandable, but you can't blame little Timmy for trying to go there on a casual Saturday, like once every few weeks with his dad or whatever, and expect him to know the shit that's going behind the scenes. He's just trying to play. And much like everyone else that was getting into the speed QB community, they just want to play. They don't want to deal with the drama. Obviously, if you're involved in it as much as you are, or maybe even I am, then yeah, that can definitely be a thing. We can have discourse about it, probably public discourse about it, but instead of just going back and forth between one another. Hey, what's up, Caber? Maybe he could talk about it a little bit more. But no, you can't blame little Timmy like that. Come on, Caber. But right. So, I don't know if Caber did mention he wasn't drunk, but I don't know if he was off his meds. I don't know. Who knows? Love you, bro. But yeah. No, there's a few points that I was kind of going back and forth on you about Caber, about what you were saying in the first half and then the other half. Now, going back to the points that I did agree with, what's it called? Yes, I think the tournament format should change, especially with where the community's at right now. 3-on-3 or 4v4 should definitely be a thing. I think that would make it a lot more easier. I think the whole format that you had changed recently with, the CSL tournament and everything, that definitely has gotta be the way it is because of all the recent events that transpired. The sugar-free Pepsi. Wait, hold up. The sugar-free Pepsi had this dude going. Oh man, #WhiteBoySummer. But yeah, no, the tournament format, the constant yelling at one another is one thing. It's just crazy. It's crazy. And it's you play, you come onto the field expecting to play, and then you see all this happening. And I felt, talking to CSL guys, I felt bad because, now that's probably their impression on how NorCal is. We did play with them later that night in Sac County. We had a good time. Shout out to all the CSL guys, everybody. Keenan, you guys are great. I appreciate every single one of you. But yeah, no, it's just we have to work a little bit better as a group in the competition scene, and that just goes all the way around, honestly. What else? Because I was going to mention something else that Caber had mentioned before. But there's a lot that goes into the community, into everything. And what is community, right? It's just a group of people that come together for the same. What is that? Comes together for the same, the situation, issue, whatever it might be. Same hobby. So I can't find the words for it right now. And they play together, meet together, give back to one another, talk amongst themselves, give ideas, everything. That's what makes a community. We make friends with one another. None of this bullshit, fuck you, talking shit, on a screen. And obviously there are certain players that do that, but I've seen the coaches for those teams try their best to hold that that kind of discourse back, which is, you know, what we don't need. We don't need that here. And yeah, I mean, it's wild. It's wild. You know, airsoft should just be airsoft. We should just play for fun, play with the homies, you know, kind of make that community from there. And that's how it should have always been. That's, you know, like when I started airsofting about 10 years ago, we were on the Smilson team and everything. And then all of a sudden our captain started taking things way too seriously, started getting butthurt, and then he just kind of made it not fun anymore. And then that's when I stopped playing airsoft for about 10 years. Yes, airsoft can be split. Shouldn't be split. We can live and play in unity. See, that's the thing. So I'm just like, I'm kind of exhausted. Just seeing kind of everything transpire more recently. And if you guys are familiar with the NorCal competition scene, man, you know, Sac County had a lot of promise. Not that I'm saying that it's done, but I'm not gonna even get too much into that. But you know, kind of the current situation for me is why I haven't really gone back in a while. It's just like, all right, well, if it's gonna be the way it is, especially with what happened with our current team, you know what? I'm just gonna just chill, play some paintball, and just come back when things are a little bit more level-headed, more reasonable, when people are ready to act like adults. That's it. It sucks. And you know, the people that it affected the most are really great people. You know, I wish them nothing but the best, and I hope everything works out for them soon. But yeah, I mean, you can do what you can do. You know. Oh, and then so going back to Caber's video. Yeah, so Caber comes back. You know, Caber, if you're still here, you have some fucking hot takes, bro. You have some hot takes, and you have some interesting takes, and I know you have that perspective from a. Oh, real quick, yeah, Ramon, I'll be there at Syndicate for sure with Tatanators. No, yeah, I'll be there for sure with Tatanators at Sac County for the Syndicate. That's in August, I believe, like late August. Oh yeah. So okay. So yeah. So I know. So Caber. Yeah. Let me go back. So Caber, I know you have some hot takes. I know you always just bullshitting and everything. I know you have your perspective as a field manager. And I appreciate you. You know, for everything that you've done for us. For the first Speaky Bee tournament and everything. And so that goes back. You know, you have your perspective as a field manager. But I feel like there is a lack of perspective as a player. I know there was the thing that you mentioned with regards to the disconnect between how SoCal can have all these tournaments at N1, and in NorCal we can't really have that because we don't have it together. I feel like in a way, I feel like it's location. Because you have like what Project N1 is about 20 minutes away from the center of Los Angeles. And then you have Tax City in Fullerton, which is about another 30-45 minutes away. And it's literally in dead center around all these dense populated cities. And anybody can go there. Anybody can go there to have fun and everything. Thank you, Banana Mana. Appreciate you, bro. But anybody can go, into those fields from these dense cities, as opposed to NorCal, where you got the Bay Area. We only have like one field, which is AEX, and it's like not really worth it because they charge like $20 for about 2 to 3 hours, and they only allow up to 14 people or something like that. But for everybody that goes out of the Bay Area and into the Valley, which is pretty much anywhere past fucking crazy ass Livermore, you got Stockton, you got Elk Grove, Roseville, Sacramento. Those are, it's like about an hour and a half to a little over 2.5 hour drive. So I'll make it out there one day to True Aim. I still gotta like set it up. I don't know if you're gonna have any days that are open earlier. Maybe I can make it to that one. Maybe later. I don't know. I guess it all depends. It doesn't matter. It's all good. I'll try and make it out there. But yeah, no, just I feel like that's in a way that's Like, we should all have this public discourse with one another, because obviously we all have ideas, we all have opinions, we all have things that we should share with one another to make this community a little bit better than what it is, right? And I see Dice, shout out to my teammate Dice. He's holding clinics. He held the first one at True Aim on June 3rd, about 10 days ago. It seemed to go well. It was the first one. So if you guys are in the NorCal area and do need help with anything at all with regards to drilling or learning techniques, especially on a speed field, if you're younger kids starting a new team, definitely go to Dice's clinics. He knows what's up. He knows what's going on. You guys should check it out. Chris Sora's team. All the Bay Area ballers are the real MVPs. Look, it's Matt. Driving from San Jose to Stockton or SAC is brutal, bro. Yes. And this is why I've been playing at SCP when I get a chance. This is why I've been playing at USPN. I've been trying to get the boys to play out in Fairfield. Try to ball up a little bit. Good ass clinic. I was there. It was 100. Damn, that's dope, man. I'm glad you guys had a good time. Dice taught me everything I know. Yeah, Dice is a real one. He's my boy. But yeah, no, just kind of going back with everything. Yeah, I think in one way, Caber, I feel like you got to get the perspective of the players. Because I know you have your boys tacos, right? But you gotta. I don't know if you do talk with everyone. I mean, you do talk with you. You are very involved in the community. That's one thing. Yeah, I heard you talk about that. Your third field to be in San Jose, which will be interesting. I want to see how you guys are gonna get that going. But you know what you're doing as a field manager, because now you're opening up a new store down the road from your field. You know what you're doing. But yeah, no, you're very involved with your own community for your field, your Discord. I mean, that's proof enough. But let's get more involvement. Little by little, doesn't have to be all at once, but a little bit more involvement with everything regarding the comp scene. Just kind of getting ideas, talking with everyone. I know you mentioned in your video, or what was it, in the Discord, if we were to have Speaky come back at True Aim just to do another community day, that would be dope. I think everybody in the comp scene is already involved already. Yeah, it's see, that's the thing with San Jose. It's so up the ass, just like I mean, unless you buy SCP's site. I know the city is just trying to get rid of them, but I think they're charging. I think they've been trying to get rid of them for a while now. So instead of being on a year lease, they're on a month-to-month basis, from what I heard. And this just could be rumors, but they're on a month-to-month lease now because the city's really trying to get rid of them. They're at the Santa Clara Fairgrounds, and I believe they're paying close to $50 to $60K a month for rent. But they're able to make that with everything that they make. But it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. So I don't know. It is hard. It is hard to find anything, relatively, in San Jose or South Bay for that matter. I don't know if you found anything like in Milpitas area. That might be a good place. You could probably buy out Golf Land. No one really goes there anymore. Oh, Nolfi, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, and take care, man. Take care. But yeah, no, I think when it comes down to it, people should just fucking stop with the bullshit. Just play the fucking game. Stop turning on one another. Stop over exaggerating things. Right? Just either, if it's not going to contribute to the situation at all, then don't fucking go crazy about it. It's kind of one of the reasons why I'm not on DBS right now, just taking a chill, just fucking playing. I got my sub-team Taternator, so that's all I need. Playing paintball, that's all I need right now. The DVS situation is a whole different ball game, different thing altogether. It's still related to everything, but it's whatever. Sac County. I know some of you guys have been asking when I'm gonna go back. Probably not for a while. I really just want to chill. Not really feeling the whole thing right now. So probably go back. I don't know. Later on. Later on. I guess maybe Syndicate. That's the only thing, because I know John is just trying to run his thing. Now what's going on with the chat? Depending on how much are stickers and patches going to be. So I guess it depends on how well. So I'm getting a sample sent out to me just to make sure everything looks good and decent in quality. So as soon as I get that, then I will kind of determine, because it's going to be a 2.5 by 3 inch size patch, and it's going to be a slightly smaller than what I had originally. So we're going to just kind of go from there, and I want to say like $4 to $5 for the patch, and then for the stickers, obviously $2 to $3 per sticker. But they will be a little bit bigger. They will be a little bit bigger. I'll come out with like a variety of stickers, designs, and stuff like that I'm already working on. So CQ Speed. So going back to Caber. But yeah, no. So Caber made some points. He's got some hot takes, but these are his own opinions. I wish he would have kind of led with that earlier. But you know, that's just how he is. He kind of reminds me of the Alex Jones of Airsoft. He has his own character. He's just like, you son of a bitch, you fucking, you pedophile with your interdimensional frogs, or whatever. They're putting shit in the water to turn the frogs gay. That's Caber. But yeah, so I go back to CQB City because I usually get the hookup, and I'll go back every once in a while. But you know, the refs are usually more chill about it. It's like hit or miss. It's like hit or miss on those days, and it's just like whatever. I had a few friends that went yesterday. What was your take on what I had to say about everything formats changing and offering too little? So events. So I don't know if you heard. I think I was just mentioning this as soon as you joined. So event formats. Right, so they should definitely change as we go along, and I think what you had said, I definitely agree with. 3v3, or even 4v4, depending on the field, is a definite yes. We should definitely go with that. Now, with events that are offering too little, are you mentioning with events trying to do like little trophies and stuff like that? Because that's just not the way to go about it. I think what you did with your money matches and everything was definitely a good way to kind of get competitive players out there. You know, I saw Class Act out there. I think Tribe and a few other guys that were out there just, you know, playing the tournaments. Shout out to everyone that did go, because you got to get that money. But offering too little, I don't know. I mean, if it's an event that's like, okay, I guess Syndicate offers trophies. You know, I think if they get a little bit bigger, maybe they can offer a little bit more. I don't know how they're going to try and divide up the pro division later on in the year, because we're already going to be at T3 for the NorCal division coming August. So I don't know how they would want to, go around that. But honestly, you know what? Tournaments should definitely, if they're building tournaments for the community, they should definitely offer back to them. And I see what Speakerbee did with the community event. That's the way to go about it. And they gave prizes out to the first place people team or whatever. Fucking fumbling over my words here. They're turning the BBs gay. Sorry, I'm just like barely reading your comments here. So yeah, no, honestly, you know, I think we're very like still in the infant stages of airsofting. At least on the competitive scene. And I feel like we as a community can definitely try and get that into motion a lot faster. If we can just at least express our ideas and everything right away. And especially to the people who run these events. I think, you know, with the situation you endured, Caber, I feel like that's not, Like, those people shouldn't have done that the way they should have, trying to get money. They shouldn't, people shouldn't run events for solely money reasons if they're not going to give back to the community, right? Or if they're not going to give back to the players. If it's just going to be like little rinky-dinky trophies, oh, okay, bro, okay, get the fuck out of here. The space next to my shop is going to be ours by August, and we're going to make it a very small indoor 1v1 and 2v2 speed field. Maybe a 3v3, but it's maybe 1,000 square foot. Oh, kind of like what Santa Clara AEX did, but then they fucking closed it off for storage during the pandemic. Fucking assholes. And that one, you can only do pistols, right? No HBA, just regular gas mag. And that was it. And it was sick. It was cool. I got a chance to look inside. It was nice. But nope. They just like, nope. Fucking Peter, bro. I don't know how we're sponsored. I don't know how my sub-team Tatanators are sponsored by AEX, but thanks to Quinn for that, you European fuck. I do appreciate you. I'm trying to catch up to the chat here. But yeah, no, I think we need to I think some of us just need to get our head out of our asses. I think, Kaber is one of the guys who is just out there right now just kind of feeling the fire, this motherfucker. But I said he's the Alex Jones of Airsoft. He has some, he has some good takes, some hot takes, but that's just what we need. And we need that discourse to kind of get things settled, see where we're at, see where we want to be. If anyone does want to contribute to the conversation after today's live stream, please do so, because I would love to hear anybody else kind of just discuss, everything that's been happening right now. Taters, what's up, L? Tatanators. So yeah. Oh, and that's another piece of achievement that, once we got our sponsorship from AEX, we tried to go into the Santa Clara location, because apparently we were working with the Lawrence, who is in a SoCal location, and who's more than happy to give sponsorships to any team, no matter what you play, whether that's Milsim or Speed QB or whatever. Me and my friend Damien, we're trying to get our sponsorship from AEX. And we're like, okay, cool, we got it. We just need to go buy our stuff. Our sponsorship's already down. We're good. And we go, and they didn't give us the discount. So we're like, oh, what's up? The manager, Peter, was so confused, but obviously he was also agitated at the same time, because he didn't realize that our AEX as a company sponsored Speed QB team or Speed Softing team or whatever. Because obviously, what we've seen over the years, he has a huge bias towards Speed Softers. I've seen how the way he yells at customers. I've seen the way how he gets very bipolar with other people out of nowhere. My coworker even told me that she has not been wanting to go back to that store because of the way they treated her for not knowing anything, and she's completely new. So, I mean, I don't know how Peter likes to run a store. Lawrence, you got to check your boy. But maybe that's just how Airsoft Extreme managers are across the board. Because I've seen that shit posted all over Reddit from people who've been to other stores in SoCal. It's crazy. But yeah, no, yeah, Peter's an interesting one. Peter's an interesting guy. So for this time being, I'm gonna rock Tatanators until we get a decent team going with the boys. I just want to get out there and play, and kind of just see what else happens down the board, because it kind of made me think the other day, or at least I've had to stop for a while when we first started playing Speed QB. But how small the community, the competition scene is in NorCal. You got the top 5 teams, right? You have Asylum, Tacos, DVS, Savage, Class Act. If any of those guys were to fall, take a break or just leave the competitive scene completely, then what else is left? What else is left? We have each other, but then what if someone else wants to take a break? Of course, we'll have other teams that are joining, but how long does that usually last? And unfortunately, especially with younger players, you don't see that lasting too long. So, but we try to make the most of it. We try to make it fun for everybody. And sounds like the owner at US Airsoft in Anderson, California. Yeah, probably. Final one. Going back to Caver, this dude. But yeah, I think with that in mind, that just kind of ties into what Caber was saying. Community's kind of fake. I think it's just interesting. I think people just kind of over exaggerate a lot of shit, and they don't take a step back to reflect on everything that's happened. They just kind of react to it too fast. That's one thing that everyone has seen over these past few months. It's just wild. People shouldn't have to react so much, to little things, especially what happened with Sac County, especially what happened with our team. I've seen stories like Airsoft is dead, fool. I'm like, bro, stop, just chill, just relax. I've seen some people, I don't want to say teams because it's literally just one individual per team. They'll talk so much shit, and it's just on and on. It's like, bro, just relax. I don't know if it's just that Sacramento behavior or what. But as I said before, it seems like the team captains are taking charge and kind of putting their players held responsible just a little bit. But yeah, Caber's made some good points, in the later half, and then he's been talking about some certain things here.
You don't usually see this. This seems to be sort of a uniquely field problem. So, like, I have never personally witnessed. If it happens in shops, it might. I feel like maybe it's just more exaggerated in fields. Does that mean? Because retail, it's really, for the most part, it's just like sales transactions.
So I think right here he was talking about how there's really no community surrounding an airsoft store. You really don't get that. You really don't get that, at least anymore. In NorCal, there was a point when Airsoft was big in San Jose and you had at least way more stores. I lacked an Airsoft. I would go there and hang out with those motherfuckers every chance I got because I bought shit from them, and I didn't have a car, so I hung out with them. They were cool. All our friends knew them. It was just dope. It was cool. But you really don't get that. He's right. I don't see AEX having any community around them. I mean, some people that know the people that work there. But when you have the manager like Peter kind of going around and getting bipolar, doing whatever, it kind of just discourages you from not being there because of how some people act. This is ridiculous. You shouldn't have to treat your customers that way, but he's still making money off people who have no idea or just are new to the sport. And this is the only store in the area, which sucks. Which fucking sucks. A locked in or nothing. That's right, Gerald. That's right. I miss Guya Julian. He was the best. But and I think there's one store in Fremont, but I haven't been there in a while. But all my shopping I do through AEX more and more now because we're sponsored, and I do Evike or Evike. I'm saying Evike. And then of course local stores like at Sac County when Jason and Nikki running their stuff. I appreciate them very much because they also helped me when I first started getting into HPA, when I was getting into CQB City more when they were there. But yeah, honestly, that's just where we're at right now. Bro, I walk into AEX and act like I own the place, and they usually shut up. Prime Airsoft in Fremont closed down before COVID. Fuck. Well, there goes that. See, that's what I miss. There used to be a lot of airsoft fields near the South Bay. We used to have Area 48 until the owners were starting to sell drugs amongst themselves and fucking drinking on the field, and then they got shut down by the city. We had Sequoia Airsoft, but something happened to the owner. We had Fort Ord, but the city of Monterey or whatever was trying to get rid of that field for the longest time, and now COVID was the final thing that pressed it to close down, especially with all the homeless people that are starting to camp out there. Apparently there was a body that was found out there in Fort Ord, but I could be mistaken, so they're closed down for good. No more, none of that. Those fields are gone, long gone. We have AO13, but there was a lot of conflict of interest between the people who were running it and the people on the paintball field, because AO13 was only being ran once a month, but they were charging so much up the ass for an entry fee for just a whole day worth of play, like $50. No, why would they do that? That's horrible. So they had that going on, and then the conflict was that the original people who were running the Airsoft field AO13, this is also rumor, but correct me if I'm wrong if anyone knows the actual story. They were trying to keep the price down to $50, but the owner of the paintball field wanted to make the price up even higher for entry fee. And that's ridiculous. I understand it's a money thing, but damn, all the way in Hollister, like what the fuck? So that thing's kind of done for a minute. So Dog Tag Airsoft, they were cool for a good minute, and then they stopped. And then I guess San Jose was really, really, really on the regulation for airsoft guns. Airsoft shops are like skate shops. It's crazy hard to turn a profit with just retail. You either need an online shop or a field to compensate. That's true. I've seen a lot of skate shops in this area close. Which, actually, I'm going to go to Skateworks. And I thought Skateworks was dead. Nope. I saw them like 2 years ago. There's one Skateworks in Los Altos. It's a nice, rich area. It does have its indoor half pipe. So I'm going to go skate that after I buy a new deck. Got this... got my Tater Knitter's grip tape here. I'm going to get that going later. What is this? Hey, bro, I was iffy about speed, but shit, I'm gonna buy a cubby from you and get into that clinic. I got a N7 Milsim, but I'll make it work. Yeah, dude, anything that's, that'll start to help you getting into whatever you need. Everybody started out small, right? But it's about how fun, how much fun you make of it. So it'll be cool. Few of my college buddies opened up that shop. Oh, is that what Dog Tag was? I mean, they seem really young too. They were cool for a good minute. Orbit Skate Shop. Yep. Orbit Skate Shop. There's a few skate shops out there. I mean, there's Zoomies, but like, look what they turned into. So going back to CQ Speed, yes. Is the true debate is Evike or Evic or Evike? I say Evike. I don't care. I'll just go up to that dude's face. Evike. What's his name? I'll go up to his face and say Evike. Yeah, but huge shout out to Speaky B, Roy, and all those guys. They know what they're doing. Okay, Bert, I hope when you run, if you do get another event for Speaky B, I hope you do this on a Saturday, please, not on a Sunday. I think that was like the biggest thing that a lot of people had was they had work the next day, which was weird because, I mean, the tournament was known for at least a few weeks or up to a month, and people should have known better. But either way, it was, on a Sunday, I think kids had to go to school. And we lost like a good chunk of the people. I hope you got some generator lights so we can keep that thing going if you do decide to kind of run that stuff late. And get some covers if you get a chance. Get some covers for that speed field because that'd be nice. Get some covers. You son of a bitch. I'm not going to get covers. I'm going to turn the BB's gay. I'll put it on Sunday if I want. I'm going to call Roy Public today. Okay, gotcha. Hello, Roy. This is Caber. You son of a bitch. We're going to run this shit the way I want to, all right? We're going to turn the BB's gay and just kind of, charge everyone extra. Haha. I'm just playing. No. That's not who I am. Now I sound like fucking Butthead or Beavis. It's Evike. Tacos Airsoft. What up, Tacos? A big shout out to Adam. He's that was another thing I did want to mention. If anybody here, I don't even know if it's still going on. I think they're doing the NSL in late July. So I don't know if you guys got a team already, Adam or whoever's up there. I don't know if you guys already got a team for the NSL event, but if anyone else is interested, if they haven't had, filled up the space yet, they're doing a competition scene in Europe. So definitely talk with them a little bit just to kind of see how that's, rolling out. It's interesting. It's nice. If I had more time, maybe like another month in advance, I'd be down to do it. They're just so last minute. it'll be fun. Good chance for you guys to get out there and play with the Europeans and give them a little taste of American freedom. Mm-hmm. It's the Great Cornholio. Team USA still needs players, says Tacos Airsoft. So if you guys are definitely looking into it, I will put it in my story a little after the stream. We'll get that going. And Chungus is the GOAT. But yes, a little bit more information. NSL is still trying to put that together. And you guys can go from there. No, Jason, you're the GOAT. So, I hope with everything that happens in the future, I hope we can just take a step back and actually talk to one another instead of reacting so much onto Instagram or whatever. Speedfield getting a makeover in the fall, maybe summer, but I'm not trying to have my guys build too much when it's hot. Yeah, we don't need that right now. We don't need people collapsing on the field just yet. We don't need people collapsing during the Northern California fires. The smoke takes up everything. That's horrible. I fucking hate that about California. See dry ass grass out there, and then just these fires. We never really used to have these up until like the 2010s, and then it's just like got way worse. And it turns the sky orange. It keeps turning the BB's gay. Is it Evike or Evic? Fuck. So I just love that voice too much. But yeah, no rush. The way you can get a great field going is if you put in the time and effort into it when you need to. Don't need to rush it. I think we can all appreciate that as much as the next guy. Yeah, so CQB City. I know Chungus was playing out there yesterday. It's a hit or miss. When I talk to some of the refs, when I go, the last time I went with my brother who came back from the Air Force just for a little bit, and I played with him. I love you doing that voice. I'll do more of it later. But I was playing with him. I was talking to some of the refs on what games we should do, and I told them not to overcomplicate the games because I know they're trying to make it more Milsim. But it's like I told them, how can you run effective Milsim games in a very small indoor facility? It's weird. It's weird, and they know that. They just want to run it to their games. Okay, cool, more power to them. But at the same time, you should listen to what the people of that day want to do, and they did take it to heart. At least that day, because there are times where you get some people just going up the ass so uptight and just calling you up front for roll call. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What's going on here? Trying to treat it like a whole military sim, with the roll call and the Pledge of Allegiance and everything. I'm just like, oh boy, and I'll just take that time to stand outside, not even bother. I just want to go from one team and go on the other side of the field, and that's it. That's all I want to do. But new topic, new monk customs that are metal, but I'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, man, shit. Just CQB City's, like I said, it's hit or miss, and you go there on certain days when it works. And I still have yet to go to True Aim. I'll go to True Aim one day. I'm like really bored. I'm itching to play. I've been playing paintball, but I've been trying to get back into skateboarding, which is why I'm going to go to Skateworks right after and just build a new deck. Other than that, I think everything else, I think that's pretty much it. But I know Monk Customs is coming out with a new metal body. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet, but I think in collaboration with Mac Customs. He is the Italian guy who does all these metal bodies. I got to step in the shop, but I love you, and I'm gonna watch the whole thing today in the shop. Appreciate you, brother. You have a good one, man. Hopefully we can do a live at some point, kind of just shooting the shit, talking the shit, and just kind of hating on one another. When we got to turn the BB's gay, you got to give the chemicals to the kids so that way they can pay more. It's all part of the plot. The American government is just trying to come in and just CQB City chief is trying to take your money. It's horrible. It's the prices of snacks are too high. I should animate that one day. I should just animate that. I got to now at this point. So I forget I can animate. I can do that. But the CNC grips look crazy. I haven't gotten a chance to see the CNC grips. I know they were talking about it for like a year, but they needed the CNC machine, which they did get last year. I don't know. What do you guys think about CNC grips? Aluminum, straight aluminum metal material, lightweight. It's got to be durable as fuck, right? No more 3D printed shit. It's got to be top dog, top notch. I need pictures of Spider-Man. But yes, I'm tired of 3D printed stuff. Now, I can see where Junkie, it talks about the Gen 1 grip not breaking on him, because the Gen 1 grip that I got from him the second time, after the first one broke, they sent me a second one. Thank you again. It's not breaking. I'm not sliding with, then again, I'm not sliding with it too much. I'm not going into walls or anything like that. It's nice. It's nice for what it is. So if you can find Gen 1, you guys know how you play, and I think that's the way to go about it. I think that's what he meant. But honestly, the CNC machine, and Taco's Airsoft said it's going to be different colors too, which is going to be nice. You have a little bit of, more customization and everything. And that's what we like to see in the community, and that's what I'm saying. We're still, Airsoft, the competitive scene is still in its infancy, even though it's been around for at least almost like several years to 10 years or something like that. It's crazy. It's crazy. So a lot of things can change, but hopefully we can get more people out there, kind of contributing ideas, coming together as a group to get us what we want, what we want to be, right? My threads broke on my AirTac the first night of usage. I think someone else mentioned that to me too. And I know AirTag kind of reached out to me, kind of getting an idea of how they should have their threads. And he was saying either CNC or polymer. That'll be interesting to see. So hopefully everything works out well. Yeah, 3D print is not the way to go. I think that's just like a temporary replacement for any parts that you use for anything else. The E4 speed, I do have a video of it. It's literally my last CQB City video that I was playing with it. My stupid clickbait video where I'm just like, oh, KWA upgraded, KWA destroys noobs. Now, when I do those videos, I'm just trying to experiment a little bit into seeing where the algorithm will take me. There was one CQB City video that I made earlier this year that got me at least like 300K views, and it got me at least a little over 5.5K to 6K subscribers, like within like 2 months. And I'm like, whoa, now it's just my shit's stagnant and it's just very chill. But I appreciate every one of you guys that are joining. I mean, I really haven't done a stream since January, and maybe like my peak viewers for my stream was about 8 to 10, and now it's 25 to 30. That's dope. I really do appreciate you guys for that, in everything that's transpired. But yes, I do have a video of me playing with the Eve. I am going to play with it more and more as time goes along, because I really need to do a review on that. But let's see. I didn't go into too much because the idea was that I was going to do a review at least a week or two after. But because I haven't been on the speed field in so long, there was no point for me to make a review on it. I mean, I could use it, but the whole purpose of that was just so I can use it on the speed field. And I haven't had an opportunity to do so yet. So it might be maybe a month, maybe 2 months. But if someone else makes it before I do, yeah, appreciate you, Tacos or Adam. You guys are killing it, man. You guys are killing it. I hope we can all get together on a community day like Caper was mentioning. That would be so nice. I think that's a well needed. I think having those at least like once every 2 or 3 months is definitely needed for all of us, just to kind of get together and just to not bring bullshit on the field, but just to have fun, just to get to know one another more, to have the opportunity to play with different play styles on your team and against one another, to have the opportunity to kind of communicate. That'd be nice. I hope that's something that I think that's something that Dice might be doing for his clinics, just kind of putting people into separate teams and just kind of going against one another, working on what needs to be worked on and stuff like that. So we're at 55 minutes here. I'll be on live for another 5 minutes, and then I'll just end it there. So just make it a full hour. But yes, let's see. People commenting on my things. Tell me the name of the ninja regulator on your bottle. The regulator. The regulator. I have no idea what the regulator. It was just. I'll have to look it up, but I'll get it back to you in a bit. What's up, Fives? What's up, Fives? How you doing, bro? Get that? What's up, bro? Just chilling out here. Hope you're having a good one, bro. Just we're over here just talking about the bullshit that's going on, the fun aspects of the Speed QB community here, and yeah, I think we did cover everything because I saw Caber was kind of talking about it, and I know he mentioned me a little bit, but I'm like, bruh, what are you doing? So yeah, no, big shout out to my boys, Raven, Damien, Chris, Sins, Rigos. You know, everyone that's out there, we're just kind of on our own right now. Shout out to Tatanators. You guys are the best. What's up, Joseph? How you doing, bro? So we're all just chilling out here. So, you know, there's a lot that's happened in the last few months, but honestly, we just have to work on, you know, we have to work on trying to be better as a community. It's nothing too crazy or anything, but I'll probably go into more detail about that way later, when everything kind of just has settled. Oh yeah. I'm kind of out here right now, just chilling. If there's any content that you guys want to see in the future, just let me know, because I haven't been to a field in a minute, and there's a lot of ideas I want to come up with and just kind of share with you guys, but I haven't had the time to actually record and kind of hash those ideas out. Oh man. So click on Steph. Yeah, if you guys are watching the finals right now, go Dubs. So but yeah, honestly, my takeaway from everything so far, since we have like 2 minutes left now, if you guys want to take the time, doesn't have to be a lot, just take the time to kind of help one another, whether that's a newer team or another person that's been on the community, the person that's been in the community for a long time. Just help each other out. It's not that serious. It's just Airsoft. We're just grown-ass guys playing with toy guns. Do a little of everything, skate and shoot. Yeah, I want to. I maybe I'm just a little exhausted from work too. Because I was gonna go to All Patriot yesterday, and then I overslept. I haven't been to All Patriot yet, but I want to check it out, and just kind of go from there. And then definitely True Aim at some point. I mean, it's like literally down the road, but I gotta really plan that out. But yeah, no, definitely kind of just get into everything. You know, be the best that you can be the better person, you know, do what you can, have fun with it. Again, it's not that serious, just, you know, but I will come back on another stream, hopefully soon, maybe in about a week or two. It's nice that you guys have all come out, just kind of watch me kind of rant a little bit. It was nice seeing Tacos out there. Check them out when you guys get a chance on their Instagram and on their YouTube, Tacos Airsoft, as well as Caber. He's also on Instagram and YouTube. He also has his field, which is True Aim, based in Roseville. So it's out there. There's a lot of fields out there. I have nothing else other than, you know, the chemicals in the BBs. We need to put that in so that way the kids can pay us more money for more snacks. This is it. We need to stop making the frogs gay, or whatever bullshit he says. All right, bro. All right, thank you guys so much for coming. I really do appreciate you guys. I do appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys on the next stream or video, whatever happens first. You guys will probably see me on Instagram. If you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram. I'll put a few things up on my story. Keep your BBs gay. Oh man, no, I was saying Caber is the Alex Jones of Airsoft because he has his own he has his own character when he gets onto YouTube. He acts a fool. What would you say about your younger side of Speedsoft? Just have fun. Make sure mom pays for everything, and that's it. All right, you guys have a good one. I'll see you